Hi everyone. I think it's very important that we separate from the things that are connected to us, especially if you do any type of spiritual work, but anything in general. When you get stressed out, when you have somebody that, for instance, you're going through a very difficult time, a breakup, there's so many things that you can connect cords attached to yourself. If somebody dislikes you, they're gonna connect onto you and constantly bombard you with energy. You don't have to accept this energy. And it goes on and on and on and on. You have anybody that dislikes you, you're having a bad day, you're stressed out about a specific thing. This all is cords that are attached to you that are creating negative influences on yourself. Now I'm going to walk through a couple of different ways of doing it, but one of them, I'm going to talk about two very simple ways, and then I'm going to go on more of a detailed journey, and I'm going to walk you through how to really cut those karmatic ties with people. And so I'm going to start off with the two basic things, and one of them that I like to do sometimes is you have a candle, usually the thin candles. You can have a thicker candle, it really doesn't matter. And what you do is you put the intention in. These are the things I want to let go of. These are the things I want to not have connected to me anymore. And you just put a line, or you could put a symbol on a candle, and you go all around that candle. As you're going down, you can put all the things you want to let go of. And you can light that candle, you can meditate with it, or you could go to sleep at night. Obviously, if it's a candle, you got to make sure it's in a place that you're not going to set the house on fire. You know what I'm saying. In other words, you can't be close enough that you can accidentally knock it over at night, blah, 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 blah. The other thing is, if you have a bonfire, have the capability of having a bonfire, you can actually do the same thing on a piece of wood, and then you throw that wood in a bonfire. As you throw it in a bonfire, you state the things you want to let go of. And as you're also inscribing it, the same thing, you put in what you want to let go. But when you put it in a fire, you want to say the phrase, I want to let go of all the karmatic ties to this specific thing or this specific person. And you throw it on there, and you visualize all those cords being let go. The other one is a little more detailed, and I'm going to go in a journey state to actually walk you through it. And as I'm going through this, I want you to actually put in the blanks. So I'm not going to specifically say what it is that I'm letting go of, because that's going to be inside myself. So when I start this process, you're going to put your own things that you want to let go of in that space, or in the things that I put forward to you. So I'm just going to close my eyes, and I'm going to go right into that state. And again, I want you to breathe in through your nose. Breathe in positive energy, breathe out negative energy. But the breathing also gets you prepared to accepting and letting go. So the breathing out is letting go, the breathing in is accepting new energies. The breath of life, you could say, is the most important spiritual tool that you have. It is essential, and it connects you to Mother Earth, it connects you to the universe, and it connects you to your spirit. Because all these things are interconnected. Okay, the first thing they're showing me is sitting around a bonfire. And this is the first image that comes to me, so I'm just going to allow this image to just basically show me what it is they want to tell me. And I see a person on the other side, and they're telling me that when you actually describe what you want to let go of on the log, you're actually taking the connections that you have inside yourself. And as you write down and prescribe the things on the log, you're actually taking that string of connection and connecting it to the log. You're now giving it to the piece of wood. That connection you're removing from yourself, and you're putting on the log itself. So, and now this log becomes your body. It becomes part of who you are. And you do this, and you could take all these strings and you place them onto the log itself, and all the things that you want to let go of. So this is the first thing I want you to do, is visualize you have a log, and you're taking a knife or whatever it is sharp, and you're prescribing a specific thing you want to let go of on this log, and you're actually visualizing. You take the string, and now the string is like the knife, and as you cut into the wood, you're putting that cord now attached to that wood instead of yourself. And you put that as many times as you need. So I'm going to give you the time to put down whatever you need on that wood. So do it now. So now, if you need more time, just pause the video. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place that log on the fire. And as I throw the log, and you have to toss the log in the fire, you take it and you just give it a nice lob into the bonfire itself. But as you do, you breathe in, and then you throw it and you exhale. And as you exhale, all the connections now are gone and they're going into the fire. And when the log completely burns, and it's important that you allow log to burn completely, all those connections now are severed, are gone. So breathe in, out, as you throw the log in the fire. And allow yourself to be at peace as these cords are connected. As the fire consumes the wood, it consumes the cords that were attached to you and now are gone, or let go. And now the Creator takes on those burdens that you once had inside yourself. They're gone. They're no longer attached to you. They wanted me to first describe this way of doing it. They say this works very, very well because this is a connection to Mother Earth. This is a gift to Mother Earth. This is the connection and release. This is the way it used to be done. This is the way it should be done. And this is the way that anyone can do it. There's no difficulty in this. Very simple, very straightforward. Now this image fades away. I'm standing in a room with many doors. Again, if you need more time at any time, just pause the video. These doors are things that are influencing your life in a negative way. And you're just sitting this space. It doesn't matter how many doors there is. There could be thousands, there could be one door, there could be none. Any door that is here is an influence on your life that needs to be let go of. And when you're in this room, you might be surprised at how many doors there actually is. There's no right or wrong answer here. All these influences can and will be let go in this journey. These are the things that you need to let go of that can be let go of. This is why when you're ready to let something go, it's always really good to do journeys like this to help release them. To do the thing with the bonfire, to do the thing with the candle. They all are very important exercises that we should do to keep ourselves healthy, to keep ourselves balanced. As the doors are closed, the influence isn't as strong. However, at any point in time, you could get triggered just like that, and the door opens up and then you get slammed with this cord. Interestingly, the cords are always there, but they're almost invisible. When something happens in your life, the door could fly open, and now you're you're literally force fed all that negative energy from that past. And this is why you get triggered. This is why something happens or something in memory and you get really angry and upset about something that's happened that had nothing to do with actually happened, just the memories of what it is you've been through before. It could be a past life. It's more often the present time, though. They're the ones that really have a major impact on your heart, on yourself. The past lives do, don't get me wrong, but they're usually influenced on something that is your lesson or something you're trying to let go of in this lifetime. A lot of times you get influenced by your past lives from things that are happening in your own lifetime. So I want you to open every single one of those doors at the same time. Now, before you do that, I want you to visualize a light around your body. If you can visualize it, to state there is a beautiful golden white light around my body, protecting me from the influences of all the things in my lifetime that are ready to let go. All the cords that I've ever attached to myself that I can let go of now will have no effect when I open these doorways. This is the key here, because you don't want to get overwhelmed with emotion when you open these doorways. All the energy cords are going to be lit up like a Christmas tree, except they're not going to have able to connect to you. So if you need help, you can ask Jesus, you can ask Buddha, you can ask anyone that you believe is there to help you. It doesn't matter. The thing is, you have to believe in what it is that you're stating. It could be your father, it could be your mother, it could be your son, it could be your daughter, it could be a friend, it could be a leader. It doesn't matter. It's just something that you can trust, the state that they're helping me with this barrier and I'm protected. It's only going to be for a short time. It's done just to keep yourself from being overwhelmed by the emotions that you do when you open the doorways. And it's a vital step in how to let go of these cords. So I want you to open up all the doorways that you can let go of at this moment in time. And I need you to state this statement. All the connections that I have at this moment from the doorways that I've just opened, all the karmatic ties, the past, present, future, any negative influence are now going to be severed and no longer part of me, of my soul, of myself. They are severed, they are gone, and they will never reattach themselves. Nuwa Sanya Kamura. Nuwa Sama Tireno. Hia Torah Hienmon. Nasa Kiursno. Tiso Rahanai. As I speak these words, every cord is being removed from you and going into the barrier that's protecting you. This is important. You need to allow each one of those threads to be let go. You need to let go of that memory. You need to be willing to let go of these negative influences. Don't be afraid. This is okay. There will be parts of yourself, parts of your ego, parts of who you are that don't want to let go. Because we attach ourselves with pain and suffering as love. So this barrier and these doorways are here to help you let go of the things that are unhealthy. The things that we believe is the best way. For instance, and if you're in an abusive relationship, you need to let go of that individual. This helps separate you from that individual. Everything you don't need is going to be removed. And it's okay. Because when it's done, you're going to feel like $1,000 because you don't need this energy. It helps the clouded mind it takes away that mind aspect of it. Allow spirit, your higher self, to take control and to remove all the connections that you have that you no longer need. I'm going to speak a few more phrases and all the cords will be removed from you into the barrier that's around you. It's important that this step happens. And they're telling me that this is a really, really good way of doing it. But you have to believe in yourself, believe in the disconnection, to believe in the power that you have within your own heart and your own soul. Nasan madhuya hinto. Makayino wasaite. Huraman diakasono. Diari na makayetnio. Tasa Naya. I ignite the love in your heart. Tosuina, the internal part of this protection, your soul, your heart, is now thousands of times brighter. Tusuyamonai, it is releasing all the negative things that you are attached to, that you no longer need. Nasamoran, Sayoman Tisi Nakalo Sana Borai Sato Nayanan. All the cords are disconnected from you and are now attached to the barrier that surrounds you. Siatora Kanai, you are now just a drop of light, the size of an atom. Sorayani Nakorai, you are the brightest part of yourself. Toso Manayani Tusirakason. There is opening that appears in front of you. Sanamoniya-san, I want you to visualize yourself going through the doorway, leaving behind everything. Sanakise Maya no Kiyano. As you walk through the doorway, do not look behind you. Continuously walk down the corridor of light, through the doorway of light. Mahinamon, do not turn around. Siya Sanakani, everything that you have let go of is meant to be let go of. It will never return. It is gone. It is over. You are to walk through the doorway and never look back. Tasani Tokoan. We walk into a field of flowers and of long grass. Sano, with the sun shining on your face. Tiasa, take a deep breath in, inhale the fresh air, and exhale as the connections build between you and Mother Earth. You were once free. Nakano, you always will be free. Tusaranan. Take a deep breath in and fall backwards into the tall grass, and it's like falling on a really soft cloud. Sono Kayane. There is a hand that appears in front of you. It is golden. It is white. It is golden white light that comes down and puts its hand forward. It doesn't matter if it's male. It doesn't matter if it's female. It just wants to reach forward, and you reach up and grab a hold of the hand. And when you get picked up, you are glowing bright. Sanaki no Nakaru. You are free. This being picks you up and puts you in its arms, and it walks through another doorway and places you in front of your home. Tasayano Sikana. Siaramati Natal. It's done. It's everything they want to show me today. Thank you very much, everyone, to the journey with me, and I wish you the best. And thank you again. If you wish to do a journey with me, you can visit my Amun Ross page at amunrossawakening.com, or my Northern Lights page is Yukon Skies and Joseph Bradley Auroras. Thank you very much, everyone. And again, have a wonderful day. Subscribe and like.